clips have been surfacing of you and Tatum playing against each other in high school. What do you remember kind of about those matchups? Did you guys play one another frequently, or was it just?
It was like one of those like national showcase things. Yeah, we played against each other. They won. It was a pretty good game. I think we were in West Virginia, so we weren't even close to where we were. He went to high school in St. Louis, so I was outside of Chicago, so pretty far away, but it was a pretty cool experience, especially for a public school, not really traveling ever for national games, so it was pretty cool.
Do you remember caring about player rankings at that point? Was it important for you to play well in that game because of rankings?
For rankings, no. Team-wise, we started to get a little bit more national attention, and so it was pretty cool. Just from my experience in high school, the group of guys that we had, it was a really cool team, really fun experience, something I will never forget. And so I think for all of us, just from that aspect, it was a great experience.
You guarded him a little bit in that game.
Yes.
What was that like?
I mean, he had 38.
You had 48 though.
Yeah, but they won.
Jalen, the first round it was Thompson, this round it'll be Holiday and White. Can you just talk about the differences in what they can do defensively with Holiday and White versus what Thompson gave you in the first round?
I think the one thing that will be very similar is that they're going to compete, they're going to be tough, they're going to play as hard as they can. And so I think all of them are different when it comes to being defenders, but just from my point of view, I'm going to be ready, I'm going to be sharp. It's a tough task at hand, you just got to be ready for it.
Seems like you've had some of the games in Detroit. Even though you had 15 in that last game, in the first quarter you had, I think, 4 assists. Are you making it? Is it a conscious effort to get other guys involved, or is it they're the right play is?
It's you're reading. You don't want to predetermine. I think for the most part, just reading the game, making sure I'm making the right play at the right time. Noticing that there are going to be a lot of eyes, and so being able to get the ball, make plays for others, it could be the play most of the time. But still being aggressive to get in the paint and make plays for myself and others, I think is the key just for us to be at our best.
Do you have a preference? Like Thompson was a bigger, longer defender. Holiday and White are shorter, kind of quicker guys, stronger. Do you have a preference on what kind of guys you go up against?
I mean, I would prefer no one guarding me. That's my preference. Wide open shots.
Do tougher defenders, I guess, bring out a different level of your game? I mean, Thompson's a great defender, but you averaged 31 against him in the last series. Celtics this year, I think you averaged him like 33. Just like, does that harsh defense bring a different level of your game out, or what do you?
We're just out there competing. I don't think it brings like any type of level. It's just what's it going to take to win, and so just doing my best to give my team the best opportunity to win. There's no like extra like level to it. It's just what can you do? What can you do to be successful to help your team out?
Jalen, when you look back at the regular season matchups when they were 4-0, how do you? Why did that happen, and how do you turn it around here in the playoffs?
I mean, they played better than us. For sure, for the first 3 games, I think game 4, and then we played a lot better. We made it a game. And so I think that's growth. Obviously, we still lost all 4 games. The best way to go about that is just to see what we did, know what we did wrong, how can we be better, where have we got to now versus where we were then. And so just take it one possession, one game at a time at this point. You can't really focus on the past and think, oh, well, it's going to be the same, but we can't have that mindset at all. We got to be different. We got to be ready to go. We got to go out there and compete from just the jump. Getting in the paint and making plays, seeing who's going to overhelp or react. But I think that the best course of action for us is getting stops and getting out of transition and playing fast. And so they're a great defensive team. They have plenty of ways that they can play defense, like you said, switching and all that stuff. But I mean, our offense is going to have to come from our defense. We're going to have to get stops and just make plays in there.
As the person that directs this offense and often will have more of the shots than maybe some other people, is there any sort of pressure, like kind of cognizant thought of the number of threes that they get up? And I know that you're not trying to necessarily say if they take 55, we have to take that many too, but the idea of just the math game within the game and just trying to stay somewhat level in that, or is it just you're looking for the best shot each time?
Looking for the best shot. I also think that while we're on the court, we can't be thinking about the math game. That's more like a pre-game or a post-game type of thing, maybe even at halftime. We got to generate good threes and good shots. And so, yes, they're very good at what they do, which is creating threes and creating advantages for each other on the offensive side of the ball. I think for us, we got to create good shots for us, do our play, our basketball, get stops, create open threes. If we get a lot of good open threes, that's good for us. We don't want to take a lot of bad threes because then that leads to long rebounds and getting them out transition and doing what they do best. And so for us, we just got to play our side of basketball.
I think throughout the course, I think the novice fan sees offense in the NBA and they think you guys are like doing play calls every trip down the floor. How much of it is freelance versus play calling, and are there principles in like when you guys are freelancing that are staples in the offense, even though they're not necessarily play calls, or is it all based on IQ and feel and stuff like that?
A mixture of everything.
Yeah.
So it's like we want to go out. Like if we get stops, we're running, and we want to run and get the best shot we can on the other side of the ball. Obviously, if they score, we're walking the ball up at some point, and we're probably going to call a play. So it's all about the feel and the flow of the offense. It's all about what we see and what we're getting good shots in and what we're not. And so it's all about us talking to each other, feeling the whole game out, and seeing what's the best course of action.